Sometimes we do mermaid on the silks. Today we're doing a mermaid on the pole.
We are doing a mermaid on the pole today.
Yes, we're so excited to do it. This routine does require a little bit of upper body strength. You need to be able to do an air straddle. We also get to do some fun little shapes in the beginning. By fun little shape, I mean that floaty pose that you know I'm obsessed with.
We do this floaty pose that Taylor thinks it looks like you're floating in the air when you're on the pole because you're not holding with your hands and you're kind of like just like looking up. So if you want to give this one a try, I'm sure you'll have fun with it.
I don't understand why she's not excited about this. She doesn't sound excited, but
it's because I'm cold, but I don't want to talk about that. We can move on.
Karina had her jacket on and I told her she should take it off in the spirit of pole. She's a little upset about that.
It's
more
cold.
upset than I
it's
thought.
Summer and it's cold in here.
Language. I'm
Yes,
glad you
I know.
controlled yourself.
I'm trying really hard. I read this thing today that said you shouldn't speak when you speak mean things, and I'm trying really hard not to be mean, but it's hard.
She's been trying, not succeeding, but trying. We're proud of her for that.
Anyways, guys, if you are new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we break down routines and tutorials for you across 4 different apparatuses: hoop, hammock, silks, and pole.
So if you practice any of these apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel because it's a great resource to have whenever you're training. And also, if you have an aerial bestie that you train with or would like to train with, also invite them to the channel. The more the merrier, and that way you have these resources together so you can train together.
Yeah, she just hugged up everything to say.
Because you started, so I didn't know what I should do, you know?
Just pass the ball over to me and then I pass it back over to you. This is team spirit. Anyways.
Next time I will just let her wear the jacket because clearly when she's cold, she's a little grumpy.
Not just when I'm cold, when I'm hungry too, and I'm a little bit of both right now. Oh, anyways, guys, Taylor, you continue.
Okay, so now let's talk about safety. Of course, we need to be safe at all times whenever we're training aerial. So let's start with a safety check. Check your equipment, check the rigging and everything to make sure that is in tip-top shape. Make sure that you have grip. Make sure you're working with a clean pole at all times so that you can avoid like sliding off the pole, stuff like that. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances. And then of course, make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, we'll leave them in a playlist right up here. So if you haven't warmed up yet, go check that out, warm up first, and then come back to this video. Make sure you're wearing the right clothing for pole, of course. As little clothing as possible would be great. You might not want to wear like a top that is fully covered. We're gonna be doing a illusion pose that you kind of press your midsection against the pole, and that's what creates the illusion. Also, shorter shorts would be better, something that's not covering your upper thigh area because that also helps to keep you in place. And also the side of your butt, like that area outside of your thigh, you want to keep that pretty clear as well because the more contact there, the better for the ending pose as well. So it's a little close as possible, as always for pole. And then of course, make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice it when you're training so that you guys can be safe at all times. They can be your GPS in the air. They can be your cheerleader when you're down. They can give you a break when they go and if something happens, they're there to help you out or call someone.
Or turn up the AC. Okay guys, as always, you cannot find the music synced up to this video. This video is a tutorial to help you understand how to do the poses and how to transition between them. Instead, what we did is we left you a short right app here. This short is synced up to the music, but if it's longer than a minute, then you will not see the beginning or the end of the short. But if you want to see it synced up to the music, just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We leave you a link to those down in the description below as well. And we post our routines on our Instagram accounts the morning before they premiere on YouTube so that you know that once you're seeing this on YouTube, it's already on Instagram. You just need to go look for it there.
Hey, some people post their routines at night as well.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Bottom line is usually we post it before it comes up.
Yes. If you feel like seeing it in a real form is not big enough for you or you want to get a bigger, better experience, then come back to the channel on Friday when we post a YouTube video with both of us doing the routine, so you can see how the height plays a difference, because it always does, especially on pole.
Yeah.
And also how just two people doing the same routine might look a little bit differently, so you can be more accepting of what your body can do. As always, we will leave you a link to the song that we use and let you know the timing with which we get started down in the description below as well, so you can just check it out there. Okay guys, let's get started! So Taylor is going to start off her starting spin with one arm in forearm grip, and this arm for Taylor is her right hand, and then she takes and she holds high with the other hand, so her left hand is extended and holding high. And you see that her left leg is standing away from the pole, so try to keep your leg as away from the pole as you can. But before you start spinning, you have to think about engaging your back and holding with your hands and taking your weight into your hands and your back so that you can keep your body under the rigging point. Now you see her left leg is back because this is the leg she's going to swing forward while she's pivoting off of that right leg a couple of times to be able to add spin. Okay, Taylor, you can go ahead. So you see her about to add spin. She's pivoting off, trying to keep her body as under the rigging point as she can and holding it for a bit. And she bends her legs here, and then she comes into her first climb. After your first climb, so Taylor's going to do one climb, we're going to do a second climb just to make sure you have enough space to be able to do the illusion pose. And then you're going to take the pole in front of you and bring your legs, release them and bring them forward like you're about to do a sit. But the left leg comes behind the pole, so beside and behind, and you extend it as much as you can. And you can flex your foot or point it here depending on how you feel more comfortable. Make sure that your stomach is against the pole and your free leg is pointing in front of you at a 45-degree angle before you extend your arm. Here you can look up and engage your shoulders so that make sure that your chest is pointing forward and you are in a safe pose here. Okay, Taylor, here you hold on back to the pole and bring your body to the side so that you can come into an air straddle and hook your inside leg. When you hook your inside leg, bring your outside leg backwards and release that outside hand and hold under the pole. Make sure your thumb is pointing down. Then once you have the pole, bring that free leg and hook it on the pole and release your hand and bring your upper body down and hold as low on the pole as you can. Once you are here, you extend that free leg and bring your toes together so that you can do this mermaid pose. It's important for you to bring your body as low as you can so that you can have this shape here. Then you bend back that outside leg and then you release your hand and you can hold on to the pole on top and you bring that free leg behind the pole and around you to the other side. Take your left hand and pass it under your leg that is hooked on the pole and bring that pole up and hold your thigh before extending that leg and releasing your hand. It's okay if you can't release. It's important to sink your butt down. You see the bottom of her thigh is holding onto the pole. To be able to come out of this pose, just hold on back to the pole and bring your leg behind the pole and you can hold high and release your body. And that's how you exit.
That was so much fun.
I had so much fun doing this routine.
You also had a lot of fun complaining at the end of the routine. But
if I don't have something to complain about, it's not fun, you know?
That's so true. We are the most positive complainers out there.
Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true.
That makes no sense.
Guys, thank you so much for training with us. If you like this video, be sure to leave us a like. It really helps us out tells the algorithm that you enjoy this content and then pushes it to other viewers like you would also enjoy it. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you as a part of our community, and also share the channel with your bestie who you want to train with.
And if you had fun doing the illusion pose and pretending to be a mermaid on a pole, then check out this routine that we're leaving for you. It's filled with lots of spins and snakes. So we continue with the animal or the creature theme.
Yeah, creature theme.
Yes. And so we're going to be leaving you the dance video on top and the tutorial video at the bottom. Until next time.
Bye!